Can something be true and false at the same time? If that sounds impossible, you are about to meet a paradox. A paradox is a statement or a situation that appears self-contradictory at first but reveals a deeper truth when we think carefully. Paradoxes bring two opposite ideas together to challenge ordinary thinking. Paradoxes are often used in literature to express deep ideas memorably, in philosophy and logic to expose limits of human reasoning, in everyday language to convey ironic truths. That's why paradoxes are confusing, interesting, and powerful at the same time. Types of paradox: logical paradox, situational paradox, philosophical paradox, rhetorical paradox, literary paradox, time paradox. Let's start with the most confusing type, the logical paradox. The logical paradox happens when logic contradicts itself. It follows logical steps yet reaches an impossible conclusion. Example: this statement is false. If this statement is true, then it must be false. But if it's false, then it becomes true. Why is it a logical paradox? It is a logical paradox because logic cannot assign it a consistent truth value. Logical paradoxes show that logic itself has boundaries. Rhetorical paradox. A rhetorical paradox use contradiction as a literary tool. It sounds incorrect, but the message behind it is meaningful. Example: less is more. Having fewer things can sometimes give greater value. It is a paradox because the words contradict, but the idea is logical. The beginning of the end. It is a paradox because an ending cannot begin, yet in real life it can. Writers and speakers use rhetorical paradoxes to make ideas powerful and unforgettable. Now let's look at a situational paradox where the contradiction comes from a situation, not words or logic. A situational paradox occurs when a situation produces a result that is opposite of what is expected. In simple words, things turn out completely opposite to common sense. The core of a situational paradox is the clash between expectation and reality. Example: the fire station burns down. A fire station is the safest place from fire, yet it catches fire. Why is this a situational paradox? Fire stations exist to prevent fires. The situation itself contradicts the purpose. No wordplay, no logical puzzle, just an ironic outcome. The lifeguard drowns. A lifeguard is trained to save others from drowning, yet ends up drowning. Why this fits situational paradox? Role creates strong expectation. Outcome is unexpected and opposite. The contradiction comes from the situation. This paradox creates irony and highlights how reality can defy expectation. Philosophical paradox. Philosophical paradoxes raise deep questions about knowledge, identity, and existence. It challenges beliefs about reality and knowledge, and questions what we think we know. Example: can you step into the same river twice? The river keeps changing, so is it truly the same river? I know that I know nothing. This suggests that true wisdom begins with recognizing the limits of knowledge. Philosophical paradoxes don't give answers, they deepen understanding. Literary paradox. Literary paradox is a contradiction used to reveal truth in writing. Example: I must be cruel only to be kind. Harsh actions may be necessary for a greater good. Youth is wasted on the young. Young people have energy but lack experience. Literary paradoxes reveal complexity in human nature and society. Time paradox. Time paradoxes involve logical problems caused by time travel. This creates a loop with no clear beginning or end. Paradoxes makes us think. Paradoxes remind us that truth is often complex, layered, and worth questioning. If this video made you think, like, comment, and subscribe to Swotting Sphere.